Moving to Canada is a dream for a lot of people. There are different categories of people who are looking forward to moving to Canada permanently. We've been receiving a lot of emails on how to move to Canada for permanent residency. We've also been having quite a number of people who are subscribing to our one-on-one guide, and we've discovered that a lot of immigrants are not aware or well informed on how Canada immigration works and how to navigate the process according to their skills and qualifications. We also have another group of people who are already in the pool with active EE profile, but then they are stuck in the process. They don't even know how to continue their journey of becoming Canadian permanent resident. The truth is, immigrating to Canada is not a rocket science if you know and target the right province or provinces according to your skills and qualifications. So in this video, we are going to be walking you through 3 provinces that you can apply to and the skills that are highly in demand in these provinces. Some of these programs do not require a university degree. I strongly believe that this would help you to learn Canada fast with your family. And if you're seeing this smiling face for the first time, you're welcome. My name is Ammy. I talk about everything immigration. Please subscribe to this channel for more informative videos. And don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend it to others. It is also a great way of supporting my channel. Please share my videos with your friends and your loved ones and keep watching.
Hello guys, you're welcome to Immigrate with Ammy, and today we want to talk about Canada immigration, and specifically we'll be focusing on some provincial opportunities. Just to give you an overview of the Canada immigration trend for this current year, one thing that you need to understand is that Canada immigration, either at the federal level or at the provincial level, is not just to increase the population of Canada. These are economic programs that are aimed at sustaining the economy of Canada, both for the present and then for the future. So looking at the updates since the beginning of the year up until now, there has been some kind of changes in Canada immigration, and if you follow that trend, it will help you to position yourself well if you are interested in immigrating to Canada as a permanent resident. Okay, so one of the things that we have seen in this year is the fact that they started what they call the category-based draw. So the first one was STEM category or STEM occupation, agriculture-based occupations, trades occupations, transport occupations, and then healthcare occupations. What this tells you is that Canada is focusing on the profiles of people, and they are handpicking people who have the potential of positively impacting the Canadian economy. They are looking for people on the economic needs of each of the province and of course the country at large, and that is why they are coming up with programs like this at the federal level. If you also look at the provincial level, there has been a rise of different initiatives that actually target certain professions or people with certain set of skills, and I can give you some examples like the Alberta Tech Pathway, the Saskatchewan Healthcare Expression of Interest System, the Saskatchewan Tech Talent Pathway, and of course even the Canada Tech Talent Strategy as well. All of these initiatives aimed at attracting certain groups of individuals who have skills or experience in certain sectors of the economy. The reason why I'm starting with this is because you need to understand that your profile matters. So it's not just about your CRS score. They are also interested exactly in what you have been doing, the skills you have, and the sector of the economy that you have experience in. The second thing you need to be aware of is that when it comes to the provincial opportunities, it is not all the provinces that actually have opportunities for you. So the key here is for you to understand which of these provinces hold the greatest opportunities for you. What we'll be doing in this video is to take a look at 3 different provinces and to review the opportunities that are in these provinces for people who want to become permanent resident in these provinces. We'll be taking a look at Alberta, at Nova Scotia, at Ontario. Alberta has a list of targeted occupations. There are certain list of occupations that they are focusing on. At the moment, they are focusing on retail sales supervisors, registered nurses, registered psychiatric nurses, transport truck drivers, retail and wholesale trade managers, and then accounting and related clerks and more. So this is not actually an exhaustive list of all the targeted occupations, but these are the main ones. Now, one thing you need to understand that is that this actually changes from time to time based on the economic needs of the province, okay? But as at the moment, if you have experience or if you are skilled in any of these occupations, then Alberta could be the likely place for you. The province of Alberta has created certain immigration programs or certain immigration streams that people can actually use as a pathway to immigrate to their province. Okay, so the first one is the Alberta Express Entry Stream. This one does not require any job offer. All it requires is for you to create an express entry profile on the Canada Immigration website, okay? And then you will get a direct invitation from the province on your federal express entry profile. So based on your skills, based on your profile, based on the knock code of the work experience that you indicated in your federal express entry profile, you can be eligible to get a direct invitation from Alberta, okay? And what they are looking for, of course, as I said earlier on, it's changing from time to time, okay? But for now, these are the list of targeted occupations, okay? You can consult their website, okay, for a more exhaustive list, all right? And then you can actually position yourself based on the economic needs of Alberta, okay? So they have the Alberta Express Entry Stream. They also have the Alberta Rural Renewal Stream. But for these communities in Alberta that is facing labor shortages, okay, and the government has designated those communities to offer permanent residency pathways, okay. Now, this one actually requires you to get a job offer from an employer in any of those communities. We've actually done an exhaustive video on this Alberta Rural Renewal Stream, so you can actually check out that video for the list of designated communities and how you can actually apply to those communities for job opportunities. Alberta also have what they call the Alberta Tech Pathway, which is specially for tech workers, okay? So this one also requires a job offer. So if you get a job offer in the tech sector, and they actually have a list of tech jobs that they are considering under this pathway. So if you get a job offer with an employer in the province of Alberta, then you can use that job offer as it means to immigrate under the Alberta Tech Pathway. They also have some entrepreneur stream for people who are business oriented, who want to, create businesses or who want to invest in existing businesses in Alberta. And of course, if you have a sibling that is based in Alberta, either as a citizen or a permanent resident, such person can actually be a sponsor to you. So if you have a brother or a sister in the province of Alberta, they can sponsor your permanent residency application as well. Okay, so these are the immigration streams that are currently available in the province of Alberta. We're moving on to Nova Scotia. We'll be starting with a list of their targeted occupations as well. So nurses, aides, food and beverage servers, food counter attendant, kitchen helpers, and related support occupations, light duty cleaners, transport truck drivers, heavy equipment operators, and construction trades helpers and laborers. Now, one thing you would notice is that this transport truck driver is also on the list in Alberta. That tells you the opportunities that are currently available for people who are transport truck drivers. If you are a transport truck driver, I think you have a huge opportunity in multiple provinces in Canada. So let's talk about the immigration streams or immigration pathways that Nova Scotia has actually put in place. They have what they call the labor market priority stream. So this one also does not require any job offer. All right. All you need to do is to create a federal express entry profile, and then based on your occupation or based on the knock code of the work experience that you indicated in your federal express entry profile, you can get a direct invitation to apply for the provincial nomination of Nova Scotia. Okay, so you might want to also target this one if your occupation or your work experience is in any of these targeted occupations. They also have the labor market priorities for physicians, okay? So this one also does not require a job offer, but it is specifically for doctors. They also get like a direct invitation from their express entry profile without having any job offer in the province of Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia also have what they call the physician stream. This requires a job offer from the Nova Scotia Health Authority. This requires the applicant to find out the opportunities that are available with the Health Authority in Nova Scotia, apply for those opportunities, and if they are being considered for any of those opportunities, they can use that as a pathway to immigrate under the physician stream. They also have another stream called the healthcare professional stream. This is for people in the healthcare sector, and this one also does not require any job offer. So once you create a Federal Express Entry profile, if they are interested in your profile based on the NOC code of your profession and based on the economic needs of Nova Scotia as a health professional, they can give you a direct invitation. So let's move on to the third province, which is Ontario. Okay, so Ontario also has a list of targeted occupations. Now, they have classified it based on the part of Ontario that we are talking about. There are certain jobs that are actually in demand in all parts of Ontario, and that includes home support workers, caregivers, and related occupations, meat cutters, fishmongers, both at the retail and wholesale level, and of course, construction trade helpers and laborers. Okay, so these are general targeted occupations in all of Ontario. Okay, but when we are talking about the areas that are outside of the Greater Toronto area, so we are talking about targeted occupations such as machine operators, mineral and metal processing, metal working and forging machine operators, and mechanical assemblers and inspectors. Okay, so you might want to check out this current list of targeted occupations and see if there is something that actually resonates with what you have done in the past. Now, the thing is that one thing you need to understand is that when it comes to creating your profile with the perfect NOC code, you have to be very, very strategic. Okay, now it's possible that your job description or the activities that you do on a daily basis actually matches some of these occupations that are targeted occupations in some of these provinces, but maybe your job title is different from the job titles that they have on the NOC code. That doesn't stop you from claiming that NOC code. The only thing is that if you do get an invitation to apply and you need to get a reference letter, make sure that the activities or the job description or the statement of the job description that will be in the reference letter is in line with the responsibilities or the activities under that code. So the title sometimes does not really matter. What matters is the job description itself, if it matches the job description of that NOC code. So let's talk about the immigration streams in Ontario. So Ontario has two main immigration streams through which people can immigrate. The first one is the employer job offer stream. Okay, so as the name implies, this requires applicant to get a job offer from an employer that is based in Ontario. For all of these provincial programs that requires a job offer, every province actually have their own job platforms where you can apply for jobs. And we have done a lot of videos where we actually highlighted some of these provincial job sites. If you are focusing on Ontario, you need to also go to their platform to apply for jobs in Ontario. Okay, so they have this employer job offer stream, and if you get a job with an employer in the province of Ontario, you can apply under this employer job offer stream. They also have what they call the priority stream, which is based on the economic needs of the province per time. All right, so from time to time, Ontario select people directly from the express entry profile, people with the skills and the profile that are in demand in the province of Ontario. You need to be strategic when you are creating your profile, and you need to actually position yourself so that when the province is looking for people with some set of skills, it will be easy for them to identify you because you have actually created your profile to match what they are looking for. And don't forget that this priority stream works with a direct invitation from your express entry profile, and no job offer is required for you to be eligible for this. So finally, guys, just to conclude this video, one thing you need to understand is that the express entry will continue to act as a foundation pathway which gives opportunity for applicants to link up with other pathways. Now, based on the information that we have shared in this video across different provinces, you can actually see that just by having an express entry profile, a lot of provinces can actually come to give you a direct invitation. Okay, so without you doing any other thing, a lot of provinces can actually indicate interest in your profile, and through that you can get a provincial nomination. All right, so make sure, at least as a matter of first importance, if you are interested in Canada immigration, you need to have an express entry profile. And if you need some support, you need some guidance, you need more information, you can book a one-on-one session with Ammy, and then we can discuss this in details. Okay, the second thing is make sure you stay in touch with Canada immigration updates. So a lot of things are changing with respect to Canada immigration, and you need to be informed so that you can position yourself when these updates are being released. Okay, and of course, don't forget that Immigrate with Ammy is always available to support you in this journey. So we have one-on-one consultations. We also have the comprehensive Canada immigration guide and a support group. So we'll be starting the support group next week, and this support group is exclusively for people who actually purchase the comprehensive Canada immigration guide. Okay, so if you want to join the support group, make sure you purchase the comprehensive Canada immigration guide. The link to purchase it is also in the video description. Okay, so thank you so much, guys, for watching. Don't forget that we're always available to support you, and we're available to also listen to you and to give you more useful information that you may require. Have a lovely day, guys. Thank you so much for watching.